awesome. I had to work like for at least a year and a half just learning how to get shitty at doing this. So good on you for being funny your first time. Fucking jealous as shit. All right, your next comic, by the way, we got another special guest coming up, so you're definitely going to stick around. We got some fucking amazing comedians coming up. But your next comic is another one of those. This guy, follow him on Twitter at Chris Comedy at Twitter. One of my favorite joke writers, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Martin. Yeah!
Everyone enjoy St. Patrick's Day? Richmond police put a partygoer at Shamwow the block in a chokehold. However, I thought they crossed the line when they tasered that leprechaun. Guinness says its ale is brewed in Dublin, which means it must taste like willful ignorance, ancient hatreds, and priest penis. St. Patrick drove the snakes out of Ireland. Sadly, he was unable to drive the penises out of the altar boys. Puffs of white smoke at the Vatican to signal that they elected a new pope. Either that or they're burning evidence. New pope is opposed to gay marriage, women in the priesthood, and birth control, which means he's the perfect choice to lead the Catholic Church into the 19th century. Easter's just around the corner. The resurrection of Jesus, a lot of people don't know this, the resurrection of Jesus was the first Shamwow. Only thing to come back from the dead since then was Arrested Development. Judas betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. There's an interesting little known fact. You also got an iPad, a condo in Galilee, and a partridge in a pear tree. Judas knew that Jesus would be upset when he was crossed. Too soon. They crucified Jesus. They put a crown of thorn on his head, and they mocked him. And he said, "Hey, things could be worse. I could be Louie Anderson on Splash." Easter Bunny's going to be a little late this year. He's behind the schedule. He's been chasing a lot of kale. White House. That was for AJ Figgy. White House is having an Easter egg, a roll on the White House lawn as they do every year. However, this year they're not going to hide the eggs. They're just going to sequester them. Sarah Palin is not looking for Easter eggs this year. She's just searching for a political career. Hillary Clinton says she now endorses gay marriage. She believes that gays have the right to love, cherish, and cheat on their significant others, just like heterosexuals. Donald Trump says we should let in more Europeans. First time we did that was the Vikings. That didn't work out so good. Last time we did that, we got genocide, slavery, and the Civil War. But this raises an interesting question. How does Donald Trump get all that hair under a pointed hat? Gun violence is a big issue in this country. It's also a cultural issue. It's not just a law enforcement issue. When you can buy a blender called a NutriBullet at a store called Target, we've got a bigger problem than just faulty background checks. Iraq War was a big waste. Not because we spent $2 trillion, several hundred thousand Iraqis got killed, and 37,000 American troops got wounded or died. It's because we didn't get any good movies. The only things we got out of the Iraq War was the Hurt Locker, and then after that, Harold and Kumar escaped from Guantanamo Bay. At least for the Vietnam War, we got some good restaurants. Last week was steak and a blowjob day, which was confusing for vampires. Polynesians call cannibalism long pig, which if you eat burnt toyer, does that mean you're eating short pig? Throw another shrimp on the Barbie. The police in Richmond were investigating yesterday a suspicious package. I didn't realize that John Hamm was in town. And on Twitter, Amanda Vine said she wanted Drake to murder her vagina. And Oscar Pistorius was irked because he got passed over for the job. My name's Chris Martin. Thank you very much. Welcome back to stage your host, Justin Jarvis.
Chris Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Follow him on Twitter. You get one of those like every day. It's badass.